Hello there everybody, I'm going to be doing a strategy video for the new zombies map, Zetsubou no Shima. And before we begin, I want to reduce the audio on this a little bit. You know what, that might be a bit too low. Better. I hope so. Anyway, so I'm pretty much just going to be explaining a little strategy I have here. And it's pretty much just involves running in a circle, in a circular area of lap B. So this layout of lap B allows for a very easy training spot. It's very easily maneuverable, okay? And you rarely ever get cornered in this area. Very hard to get cornered. Now, of course, with every good training spot, you could either have really bad luck or you somehow screwed up your training in some way. It always happens. It's not like it's never gonna happen. That's why you always have your fail-safe weapon. In this case, that's the skull, which I have in the bottom right corner of my screen, right next to my ammo counter. Now the skull is very useful because you can pull it out, you hold R1, and it pretty much stuns all the zombies in front of you, and then it kills them. So it's a good fail-safe weapon because it stops the zombies immediately in their tracks. Pull it out, kill the zombies. If you ever get cornered though, in the end. But it's not a weapon you should use offensively. You should use it defensively, not offensively, because it is a charged weapon, which means that in order to use it again after its ammo has been depleted is to kill zombies with other weapons, your weapons that actually use ammo. So it's not refilled by max ammos. Okay, so that's why you should save it for when you actually need it. Don't just use it offensively and don't just waste it, because if you ever get into that situation where you're going to need it and you don't have it, you're going to die. Because this upgraded weapon here, the KT4, the upgraded version, is not very reliable when it comes to saving you, because the delay it has when it kills zombies is very, very slow, and by the time the zombie dies in front of you, or if there are even multiple zombies, you're probably going to be dead anyway. So now that you know that, okay, we're going to move on to the actual strategy, and I'm actually just going to go through some of the requirements, I guess, or just things to make the map easier. Now obviously you want the skull, you want the upgraded KT4. The reason you want this thing is because it just makes the strategy so much easier. You could use a regular weapon like these with blast furnace or something, but using the KT4 is actually much, much easier, and I'll explain why in a minute. So what we're going to do, I pretty much just went through the whole route of the strategy a couple times now. You pretty much just run around this area. Now at the beginning of the round, you want to start off right over here. That's where you want to start, right where I knifed, okay? And you want to come around this area, okay? Now obviously at the beginning of the round, the zombies are just spawning in, so they're going to be coming from in front of you. But you can easily outmaneuver them, you can easily go around them, and it will be much easier if you have stamina up also. And once you probably do your first lap, you'll probably have most of the zombies grouped up, but they're not going to be fully grouped up. So you probably want to go around again, just to make sure that they're all grouped up. Okay, now I just went around like at least 5 times already, ever since I started the video. That's more than enough, way more than enough. You only need to go around 2 or 3 times to ensure that they're all in line and they're not going to spawn in front of you anymore. Because the last thing you want is for them to spawn in front of you. And the last thing you also want to do is don't run, because running will make them end up turning the other way. Because if you end up running too far ahead, there's going to be too much distance between you and the zombies, and they're going to end up flanking you. They're going to go the other way, because they're like, okay, he ran away from us, he's very far, but wait, he's going to come out the other side now, so we're going to go around, because they're smart zombies. I don't know how the fuck that's possible, but whatever. So don't run. And the only reason why I have stamina up is in case I have to use it. If there's zombies in front of me and I have to run, stamina will make it substantially easier to get around them. Okay, now you know where to start, but now I'm going to talk about where to end. And by end, I mean kill the zombies, okay? You want to kill them right where you started. So now I'm going to actually showcase myself killing these zombies, okay? with the KT4, and this is why it's so much easier to use the KT4 than any other weapon. Okay, now as you can see, in that situation right there, I actually got pretty unlucky because 2 zombies ended up spawning in front of me. That kind of screwed up my shot a bit. I'm not sure if I killed as many zombies as I could have. But that's okay. I mean, this weapon has a lot of potential in killing zombies, so that's okay. But as you can see, this weapon, you shoot it at the ground, and the zombies run over it and they just die. That's pretty much how it works. So you don't have to turn around and shoot the zombies. You shoot it at the ground, it will do the rest of the work for you. That's what's good about this weapon. Okay? You don't have to turn around or anything. All it requires you is to shoot it at the ground. Now, of course, you need to place your shot well, and I'll explain a bit more on that soon. But it will pretty much do the work for you. Now, the round I think is almost done. And normally I would probably use these to kill them, okay? But in this case I'm not, just because I want to showcase you where to place the shot. So you want to place a shot probably right on that little growing weed over there. You saw me look at it just now. You want to place your shot right near the edge of that. So more centered to the left of that little corridor. Not in the center, but go aim at the center. Okay, and just move like a smidge to the left. That's what you want to aim at, close to that little weed. And the reason why is because since after you exit the corridor, you're going to be moving left, the zombies will be pretty much follow you. They're going to be following you more on the left side, leaning towards the left side of this corridor. So you want to place your shot more to the left, because then that means the zombies will run over it. There'll be more zombies running over it, which means more zombies are going to die. If you have it placed more in the center, then there's a chance that some of the zombies may actually pass through it. They won't touch it because they're more moved over to the left. They may not touch it, and you may not kill as many zombies as you could have. So place your shot more to the left, and I'll sort of showcase that to you now. Now another thing I like to do is I also like to count my kills. Now in this case I actually, at the end of the round, so I'm just going to run back around and let this thing kill the rest of the zombies for me. Okay, sweet. Alright. So of course we're going to start back here. We're going to see the strategy fresh from the beginning of a round. And actually it's a spider round, so cool. I get to do a bit more explaining now. Now, you know where to place the shot, right about here. Now another thing I tend to do is I do not use the 3-shot charge, okay? Now the reason for that being is because this weapon, the KT4, the more charges you have on the weapon, maximum of 3, it does not affect the damage or the amount of zombies it kills. The amount of zombies it kills could actually potentially be the same. The only thing that's different is the radius of the weapon. If you have a 3-charge shot, the radius is really big. A 2-charge shot is pretty tiny. Okay, I mean it's not that tiny, but it's big enough. Here, I'll just show you the size difference. That's a 3-shot charge. Okay, that's a 2-shot charge. See, pretty substantial size difference. Now, the reason why I actually do use the 2-charge shot is because this strategy requires you to run in very tight corridors, okay? These corridors, or these little alleyways, these paths, are very tight. So using a 3-charge shot would actually be kind of a waste, because you're just wasting that extra shot for really nothing, when a 2-charge shot could probably kill just as many zombies. Because it's on such a tight corridor that 2-charge shot probably has just enough width to probably reach the span of the entire little pathway. So it really doesn't make a difference if it's a 2-charge shot or a 3-charge shot. You don't need a 3-charge shot. It's unnecessary. Now obviously, If you just want to be careful and you want to kill as many zombies as you could, use the 3 charge shot. But if you really want to save ammo, I really recommend just sticking with the 2 charge shot. And like I said, placement is key. Place it more to the left. That will ensure that you kill as many zombies as possible. Okay? And it saves a lot of ammo. So obviously using the 3 charge shot does not require as much precision, but I think for what it's worth, it's actually pretty worth it, you know, to use that precision just to save a bit of ammo. Now, as you can see, I did have to waste a bit of ammo right there because my train got screwed up by these fucking spiders, but that's okay. Sometimes we have to compromise a bit. It's all good. Oh. Yep. See, that was a pretty close one right there. So yes, I recommend sticking with a 2 charge shot. Okay? Saves ammo, just as efficient. It just requires a bit more precision, like I said. But, you know, like for what it's worth, it's definitely worth it, what I'm saying. Definitely worth saving the ammo. Now, on to secondary weapons. This is my secondary weapon, as you probably saw already. Got the upgraded M16 Marshalls, or M6 Marshalls, I don't even know what the fuck they're called. The Marshalls, I got them upgraded. Now, if I'm not mistaken, these are probably the most powerful, in terms of damage, the most powerful weapons in the game. Or not in the game, like in this map. So that's why I upgraded them. I mean, even at this round, they actually are kind of weak, but they're definitely a lot stronger than most other weapons. That's why I have them. But you don't actually need them, okay? If you really want to make a lot of points, I suggest a weapon that's more point-oriented, like a weaker weapon. But if you want just something to have, you know, just like as a round finisher, if you want to finish the round, if there's like a few zombies left, you don't want to waste any more wonder weapon ammo, then these are probably the best weapons to have, because they're powerful, quick killing, and they have a really fast reload, even though they have a very short ammo amount, very small ammo count. And they're also good for killing the Thrasher too. The Thrasher ends up spawning. Now, I actually haven't had a Thrasher spawn for quite some time. If he does, he can be quite a nuisance, but the upgraded Marshals can kill him very quickly, along with the combination of this weapon too. So that's pretty much the basic. That's pretty much my strategy. It works very well. Round 29, I've been pretty much doing it almost the whole time. I mean, ever since round 20, I've been doing it. It's worked pretty well. I died once because I got cornered, but I actually got cornered right over here because I wasn't paying attention. I actually had the game paused. I went to do something. When I came back, I was like, I totally forgot where I was, and then I was like, oh shit. I didn't realize that there were a ton of zombies behind me, and I died. But other than that, I haven't really had any fails with this strategy so far. I didn't get screwed up in any way. I haven't had any problems. So it's actually working out very, very well. Now I'm just going to demonstrate some of the things I already told you already. I'm going to demonstrate and show you exactly what to do. I'm going to put my words in action. So, now like I said, when you're killing the zombies, to the left, a 2 charge shot. I'm going to do a 3 charge shot just to show the difference. 844 kills. I'm going to count the kills. I'm going to show you just sort of the effect that both of them have to see how many zombies they can kill. I'll sort of show you the comparison. So 844, and see how many zombies that kills. So wait until my points stop going up, and then I'll check. Okay, I think that's pretty much it. Okay, so I killed about 17 zombies. Pretty good. Wait, was that 17? I actually don't remember. 844. Yep, that's 17 zombies. I do not want that death machine. Okay, so that's pretty good. 17 zombies. I had a very good placement.